Hey everyone. If you've ever watched a fight, you've probably had the same thought at some point. That guy is way stronger than his opponent. Of course, he's going to win. Yes. But here is the reality. In combat sports, a lot of knockouts don't happen because someone is stronger. They happen because of perfect timing and precise accuracy. Most people believe power is everything in a fight. In reality, a well-placed strike delivered at exactly the right moment can stop even the toughest opponent. Today, I'm going to show you how to do exactly that, even if you're not the stronger fighter. The two keys are timing and precision. Let's start with the mechanics. What makes a punch truly effective isn't just muscle strength. It's the moment your strike collides with your opponent's movement. Think about it this way. If your opponent is moving toward you, they're already carrying their own body weight and forward momentum. When you land a strike at that exact instant, their movement adds to the impact, making the shot far more powerful than your muscles alone could generate. That's why so many knockouts happen when a fighter is stepping in or rushing forward. The next piece is target selection. Certain areas of the body are far more vulnerable than others, especially the chin, the nose, and the liver. A clean shot to these targets doesn't just rely on force, it disrupts the body's nervous system. That's why a smaller, perfectly placed strike can be much more effective than a huge, uncontrolled swing. Now let's talk about strategy. The first rule is to let your opponent move first. A lot of beginners feel like they always have to be the one attacking. But in many situations, the best opportunity comes when your opponent commits first. As they move toward you, a short, sharp counter can have dramatically more stopping power than a strike thrown from a stationary exchange. The second rule is to focus on high-volume targets. Hitting large muscle groups usually doesn't produce the same effect as landing a clean shot on a vulnerable area. Take the chin, for example. A sudden impact there can cause the brain to rotate rapidly inside the skull, which is why so many knockouts come from one clean, well-timed punch rather than a long combination. The third rule is to keep things simple. A lot of people spend countless hours chasing flashy combinations but in real fights, the techniques that work most consistently are usually the simplest ones: short, fast, and perfectly timed. Now let's put this into practice. The next time you're training, try this simple drill. Place a small target on your heavy bag, but don't keep throwing punches non-stop. Instead, let the bag swing back toward you. As it moves into range, land your shot on the target. This teaches you to connect with moving momentum instead of chasing it. For the second drill, work with a training partner. Have a tempo light, controlled attacks, while you focus only on the timing of your counter. Don't worry about hitting hard. Your goal is to recognize the right moment to strike. Remember, the winner in combat sports isn't always the strongest athlete. More often than not, it's the fighter who recognizes the right opportunity at the right time. Timing, accuracy, and agile mind. Develop those three qualities, and you can stop an opponent even if you're not the stronger fighter. Thanks for watching. and I'll see you in the next one.